Alright, we're back in.
Of course, yeah.
So we hit a trap down here before. Of course my phone's going to start going off again. There it is, one more trap. What is this? It's an Umber Hulk. Ugh. Umber Hulks have a mind-altering spell of, confusion. That's right. We must kill the Umber Hulk quickly, or give ourselves some kind of mind protecting. What am I doing with all this? And spook, grease, blind. Do we have our familiar? Yes, we do. And shield. Happy with that. This would not be a bad place to use hold undead, actually. Although we're finding that web's doing just as well. That's a little below. Protection from fire. Let's get some protection from fire happening. Slow is useful. I want to have some spell protections because there's something here making undead typically. Probably drop one of the stone skins for a sequencer. Tempted to grab this, although we are fine with spell deflection. So Sunfire, which I always thought did more damage to undead, but it doesn't. So Cloud Kill probably. I can't remember if Cloud Kill works against. It's poison damage, so not really. No. We should start using this one more often though. It's a great spell when it lands. Basically, yeah, permanent disabler. Protection from electricity. We've got that in place. That's good. Okay. Let's roll with what we have. Let's see if we can web the Umber Hulk. Umber Hulk held. Well, I think in that case we've got the ring on. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh, there's more. Oof. Another web. See if we can.
A simple task.
Crawler is less of an issue. A lot of it is mutated, so God knows what that means.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Got him. We found another one of these, didn't we? Up on... Yes. We've read this one before. Amulet of the Keeper of Secrets Under the Mountain. Of the... Let's put this through here, this metal. this purple stuff. Flam dance rings. It's been a while, hasn't it? Okay, so far we've got no offensive magic, but we do have... and we've got no traps. Let's call this... let's rest over here with these guys. Actually, I'm going to rest outside and see if I can get that guy to come in and help us. What did he call him? Biscuit ass? Cowardly?
Done and done.
Well, what do you see inside? Your cleric friends, some are alive. They could probably use your help. Oh, aye. Yeah, alright. I'm good enough to go. Excuse me. Good man. Let's see if we can rest here. Oh.
You did not think me truly dead, did you?
You seem pretty dead. What did we kill him with again? I want to say we paralyzed him and then like a million different monsters bashed him to pieces.
We've a bond between us, you and I. A connection even the sharpest blade cannot sever. I held the sword coast by its throat. It wriggled and squealed in my grip. And then... you. I should have killed you, as I had so many others. But something stayed my hand. A weakness I had never known before.
When did he stay his hand? In not chasing after us in the dark and rain after he killed Gorion, or in the battle here?
Are we one and the same, my brother? One soul in two bodies, born of the Lord of Murder? We will never end, you and I, even in death.
You are naught but ashes. Return from whence you came and bother me no more.
You understood none of this, did you? Do you see now?
Yeah, it's definitely him. That's an elf. And an angry, bitter, heartbroken elf. It's alright. We only die in the cutscenes.
Done and done. Well, of course, yeah.
I've been in worse circumstances, believe me. Sounds like you got tales to tell. But this isn't the time for telling them. Best be about your business now.
You've returned. What did you find? Any sign of Gern Coldheart?
Not yet. Okay. Wide open, a lower chance of traps and a higher chance of enemies, so let's just push on. Although that's Trap Alley right there, isn't it? Let's see what we can find. We could go invisible. There's arrows. And something, they held the line here and arrows hit them. Mummy, Ghast. Oh yeah, I suppose that would be the bad guys, wouldn't it? I think slow will do it. We haven't done our buffs, which is not exactly wise. If it's just the one guy, we may be able to get them off.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Wide attack. Would be a fireball, but this would probably work as well.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Quite a number of them, aren't there? Plenty of space for us to lose them, though.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
I'll just drop the main audio down a little bit. It felt a little bit high. Oh, okay, they're everywhere. Let's take out these big bad guys first.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
The clerics are getting involved now, which is good.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You know, Greece, only in this playthrough have I seen the value of Greece. Not the musical. I mean, is Greece just about conformity, or is it just me? Sneak, sneak, sneak. Did we clear them all? Oh, hello. Arrow. Magic missile. And aura of fear. Well, let's just stay away from you then. Fortunately, have we got a resist fear spell? We do not. It's not doing much damage with that bow. We can try and risk it by just relying on our saving throws. There it is.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Resisted crushing damage. It's rare. Most things seem to die pretty well from crushing.
Of course, yeah.
Slashing would do it. Let's test it out. When you stop walking, which you will now. No, resistant to all three kinds of damage. I like this look. This is someone who's been through all kinds of warfare and knows to be ready for anything. Wonder how hard it would be to wield a sword and a mace-like weapon at the same time. They fight very differently, I suppose. Glass of water. Man, that was thirsty. We should all hydrate. Go on. Press the space bar, the K key. I'll be right here. A cold white. And there's like a million of them in a nice stack. That was a skull trap. Come on then. There's two bad boys coming out here. Can I get behind you and kill you? Oh, I like it when we hit though. Nearly got me, didn't you? This game is saying, don't get close to these guys.
Done and done.
As for the ghasts, I can deal with them fairly well. I'm immune to their main risk, which is paralysis. It was very nearly a critical, wasn't it? Or a backstab, I should say. Which reminds me of how we fought the kobolds. And sneak. I still wonder, you know, like a fighter mage thief, we've kind of hit the wall a bit. Oh, look how close we are experience point wise to being a level 13 bounty hunter. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I can't see the info. I'm pretty sure there's a change at level 13 around being a bounty hunter. Should have looked it up, really. See if we can find the rest of them. You just turned at the last second then.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
We still fight pretty well, all things considered, don't you think?
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Yep, that'll work for me. 76, I think that's our best backstab yet. Have we done a better backstab than that? God, I think I saw someone at one stage playing Baldur's Gate. They were an assassin, which means the backstab max modifier can get up to 7. Oh, that's definitely trapped. And they were at Ken's, and they'd leveled into probably a fighter, I suppose. And in short, that gave them the most ridiculous backstabs. What's this hammer? Just a +1? There's a skull here too. Let's keep it. So it's really just this way now, isn't it? $175 experience points. We'll be there really soon. In fact, is there anything left over from that last wave? Better do some trap checking. We're going to run into something otherwise. best thing is, like, you're really getting honest playthrough here. I've never played this before. Let's chuck some buffs on. Remember that spirit armor is... Spirit armor also gives us a bonus to our saving throws, which is pretty important. And sneak.
A simple task.
Oh yeah, the room of books. I think I'm gonna check for traps, because this place looks like the kind of place where traps would abound. Look at those meaty beef jerky bodies. The wall of this ancient library has collapsed inward, spilling countless volumes of arcane lore across the ground. Tome of Ancient Knowledge. Volume... Oh. Help me out here. MC... Millennium, 1000, so 1, 1, 10, 12. Mud and mishandling have rendered this once handsome volume all but unreadable. Judging from the few snippets that remain legible, the book appears to detail the life of a young boy who would one day rise to become Sorcerer King of the Netherese Enclave, Jixida. Hang on. Here we go. This massive leather-bound tome is written in some ancient, unknown language beyond your ability to decipher. Inscribed on a small, weathered piece of parchment, pressed inside the front cover, are words that are at least comprehensible, if not necessarily helpful. Sometimes it is wise to think backwards. Have a lightning bolt scroll. We'll keep that. Again, in the past, I just never kept scrolls that I wasn't going to immediately use. Lots of interesting books here. Philosophical treatise on the nature of lichdom. So, to my mind, a lich is like a wizard who has learned to cheat death by essentially engaging in undeath magic. And, yeah. They've got a phylactery and a physical vessel, so this is what... These are items where their soul is actually stored. So you still have a mortal soul, but you put it in a physical object. So to kill a lich, you've got to find its phylactery and destroy it. For inherent in undeath, and particularly in the state of lichdom, is a reversal of nature's order. The winter is the end of the mortal life. The winter that is the end of mortal life is a rebirth for the undead. The autumnal deterioration of life energy that precedes the mortal winter follows the rebirth into undeath, as the fragmenting of mind and body are sewn back together, resulting in a period of illumination during which the undead sees the world in all its brilliant facets. Finally, there is the spring. There is a lich's spring, a season of growing power and vitality that can and will be sustained for an eternity, so long as their phylactery and physical vessel endure. Okay, but no mention of summer. Mortal to Lich notes. Okay, we're getting something here. To complete the ritual of becoming, the subject's soul must be placed into their desired phylactery, either by the subject or the magician performing the ritual. After the etheric self has been safely stored, the physical changes required by the subject's impending state can begin. Magical energy absorbs much of the body's moisture, skin shrivels, and often changes colour, giving the subject a corpse-like appearance. Subject may experience some physical or emotional discomfort as the changes take hold, but so long as their spiritual self is bound to its phylactery, there is no danger of it physically perishing. In fact, once the transformation is complete, the subject's continued physical existence can only be ended via the phylactery's destruction. On the matter of phylacteries, the phylactery is simultaneously the source of the lich's greatest power, and its greatest, indeed its only, significant weakness. Any independent lich should take pains to ensure his phylactery is kept secure at all times. Though not strictly necessary, the transition from mortal to lich is more easily achieved if the item which will store the transformee's soul, i.e. phylactery, is something with which they are familiar. This is particularly the case in rituals of becoming that are performed by a party, other than one undergoing the transformation. This, I'm sure, will come up later. Bone bats. Can't some of these see us when we're invisible? Not good. This is like literally the most...
A simple task.
We are the least optimized for this kind of fighting, just so we're clear. Like, our traps are missile weapons, which undead are immune to. Yeah, I think we need all the traps we can get. I think we're going to be running in... Oh, well, they are held. Oh, very good. Shadowed Soul. But the bone bat was also a problem. Which way is the front of the bone bat? I think we should attack from this side. Backstab failure. That was good. Shadow Pact health. Now I want to avoid us getting any nastiness. That's really good. I'm going to chuck one of these on here. I'm going to level up first though. Okay. 80s are good numbers for find traps and open locks because we can always boost up to that. Happy to keep that where it is. Ooh. We've got enough spare to kind of really think about what we're going to do. I would like a little more sneaking because we are still missing things occasionally. Set trap, but the level of failure is okay. And detect illusion is fine for the moment. I would say we're probably best. Let's see how that works out. Alright, let's put the fire on this guy. Does that work? Yeah, focus on the bone bat.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Yeah. That was good, really. So web saves the day again. I think we got plenty of webs. Good one. We are 87,000 XP away from our next mage level up too, which isn't too bad. I think we'll get there in time. On top of the room's marble centerpiece is concave. The top of the marble centerpiece. On top of the room's marble centerpiece is concave, holding it in a shallow puddle of clear water. Slots along the pedestal's side are apparently designed for scepters of intricate design. One of the slots holds just such a scepter. The remaining 3 are empty. We can't pull out that one. Jeez. Okay, well, zombies I think will take less. Oh god. There's so many. I think we move to here, burn across, and then come back. Can I get through here? There's gaps in there, which is the problem. Oh, I don't like that. Let's try it. Run, 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 bro. Get out. Kill the white. Neatly done. That sweet experience points taking us down to the next level. Hello. Oh, target destroyed. Silver scepter. My guess would be with those burning skeletons is we're best hitting them with lightning. It gives us the flexibility to use lightning attacks, which I believe we have. Oh, baby. Okay, remember, we are on extreme, so that explains why we've got so much going on. Whoa. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh, we need to get a lightning bolt scroll. Did we get the mage? No, but again, more experience. We'll do quite well out of all this. I think we did get the mage.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Catch you later. We're outskis. Actually, hang on. Our ring is not... Yeah, we shouldn't have that on. Be able to move that fast. Our armor class right now is -6. Again, my preferred element is always going to be lightning. Ooh, our cold damage still landed. I guess if you're a burning skeleton and I'm cooling you off, that's not a positive. Hiya. Hiya. There it is. Ooh. There it is. Oh, skeleton archers in there. We will deal with you up close, I think. Tempted to... Make sure there are no more traps between us and them. So yes, the fact that we have the higher difficulty and more enemies spawning makes it harder to do the individual fights. Oh god. But yes, that'll give us more experience in the long run. Opening the door unleashes a blast of heat that rolls over you, momentarily tearing the air from your lungs. We're out of here. Wouldn't that be damage? I think I'm going to switch to trap detection. Although candles in a ring are never a good sign. Oh yeah, I don't like the look of this. We might come back here afterwards later on, I think. We have a bit of a nap. This is like trap and enemy hell, really. Called it. As if they haven't put one in between here as well. Fig jam. There's got to be one here now. Schio di dici pecto. Really? Good lord. Jesus. Okay, okay. Pull back, pull back. Let's truck down a web here. Another web here, I think, because there will be more. You know, one more. Nice little stack of enemies. I wonder what we'll do here. Whoa!
Perhaps I'm a bit more hurt than I thought.
Fireball. Send out a fireball, damn it. Or you're gonna die. Whoa, why aren't we casting fireballs, man? Whoa! That I don't like. That way I just turned up right here. Run. Okay, we have managed to be sneaky. Oh yeah, we are definitely going to engage the shadow. Can we blind it? No, sanctuary. And run. Maybe I should have put more points into stealth. Sneak, damn it. Here he comes. Oof. Glad we had that.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Aye. Strike for the shadows. And this is why I brought all those little extra healing potions. I want us to be able to heal regularly like this. Oops. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Hide. Good. Bronze Sentry. Let's give that a miss. Essence of Clarity. Hello there. We are leaving all of you. And yeah, there's always time for us to swipe some gold pieces while running for our life. Got him. Good shot. And probably my biggest issue with mages is they can't use bows. The rest we can forgive. Whoa. Trying to make me scared.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble. Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Doing nicely, aren't we? That's a bronze sentry though. And I have a feeling bad things happen to us if we fight that. Some strength modification. Let's see if we can get in behind it and smack it. It's tracking us. Whoa! It's attacking us. Even though we are invisible, apparently. It's going to be that much damage. Let's just use +1 arrows. It's not going to matter much. Yeah. Cue the Benny Hills thing.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You know what, we'll just use this. We're going to be here for a very long time, actually. Can we not sneak around this thing? No, it can see us. It's got true sight. Can we blind it? Save a spell. This is not good. We do have a trap here, though. Anything else I can use? Not really.
A simple task.
I guess the reality is you can make an enemy that's impossible to defeat by making it immune to everything. Where is he? Bronze. The fact that he can see me is a bit redonkulous. Ah, he's spectral. He's spectral undead inhabiting. You know. Let's just turn that off. It's not helping us. Well, he's injured now, at least. It's really hard to know the timing of when he shoots. We're going to be here for a while, I think. Doing 2 damage each time. Let's try hitting him. We'll try open combat. We've got an extra stone skin if we need it. No, that attack rate is scary. So that's not going to work. This guy sucks. What have we got? Wands of various things. Tempted to summon a monster against him. Let's try the Wand of Fire. Let's see if we can hit him really hard and do some consistent wand damage. Seems kind of like a waste to not use it against multiple opponents, but immune to my damage. I wonder, is he immune to lightning damage? Shoot. Weapon unusable. Oh yeah, okay. How are we going for weapons? Would our piercing... we'll do extra, but we're going to burn good arrows like that. Let's see how we go with these guys. It's probably going to be 1 damage per shot, though. Let's try... Let's try a little bit of this. What the hell happened there? We're going to be here for quite a while, aren't we? Weapon ineffective. Yep. So it's got to be the magical arrows. It's got to be the good juice. And the speed at which he makes his attacks means we can't fight him up close. So we will win eventually, but it's just tiresome way to fight someone. We must have something in our toolbox. We could try and paralyze him. Do I have many? We could try lightning, but I don't think I've got my lightning protection on. Oh, I do still. Excellent. That'll be fine. Let's give this a shot. Zap. We need to get him in somewhere. What's the closest? There we go. Let's get him into this corridor here. Come with me, buddy. We're going to do to you what I did to the werewolves in Isle of Balderan.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just a little bit closer. Come in right here. Now, while you're here, I'm going to run to this side here, take a hit, and zap you. See that? I thought was like a shorter work. He's still resisting this too, you noticed? We killed a rat though, so that's... Why are they just not behaving? Maybe... It's hard to know where these things will work. Because I was pretty certain it was going to work nicely. hesitant to blow more than that on him. One more. Did we take lightning damage then? No, we didn't. Good. Alright, well the rest we're going to have to do by arrows. Sorry.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Could have been worse. We could have played an archer. You know, a master of piercing damage and then find that every enemy in the game requires piercing hits. Though I reckon that an archer, I reckon you would probably go with slings as well. The fact that we can't sneak attack him is the big problem here. This reminds me when we fought Icarid. Remember him? That took a while too, because I don't think only a few things really worked on him. Wish I hadn't blown all my magic missiles up. Do I have any more in a scroll form? Magic missile. Nope. I could try and web him, but at this point, let's just... Yeah. The lightning would have done it too. If I find another one, I'll make sure the lightning works.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble. Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
I mean, I'm impatient for him to shoot, but at the same time, doing a bit of archery myself, I can only imagine what it's like to shoot at someone running at you. Like, it's a very procedural... There's one way to load a bow correctly, and like, if you get any part of it wrong, you've got to basically start again. Like if you drop an arrow or something. I can only imagine having something like this bearing down on you.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
We're getting there. Again, if we had a... So even with a party, this guy's hitting pretty hard. And that's the thing. Solo, we have the ability to maneuver. Getting all of our 6 characters out of the way. And that's kind of what I've found is... I think your optimum strategy is to go with a small party. Like pairs or 3. I wouldn't go more than 3, honestly. Just for maneuvering. And then there's the XP thing too. I think to a lot of abilities that different kits get, because we may as well use this time as like kit review. Like a lot of them are geared. So the monk is a good example, but so is the stalker, where they have an ability which is really useful, but not when you get it. So the stalker gets a spell which is protection from normal missiles quite late. As a spell it can cast. And the monk gets all kinds of abilities and invulnerabilities, but gets them really, really late. So by playing in a small party or solo...
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You actually get to enjoy some of the abilities and use them. Jeez, this is taking forever, isn't it? Hey, we did 3 damage that time.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You know, I'm actually a little bit glad that the normal arrows didn't work out, because if this was just like 1 damage per shot, there'd probably be tears. We've burnt through all of our arrow plus 1s. I should have really bought more. Pardon me. I do try and avoid the coughs, but that one had to happen. If I didn't cough now, there'd be consequences later. Yeah, that's what you need, is an enemy we can't kill quickly, and then all of my punts. What if we had an enemy that was vulnerable to punts? We're almost there. Give us like 500 XP or something ridiculous, won't it? Hey! There we go, 5,000 XP. That I'm happy with. Okay, if we see another one of those, we're going to make the lightning thing work. Are there more up here? Let's have a look. Scorch marks, that's a trap. Probably worth us having a quick sleep, actually. I'm going to rock on back to where the clerics are. Well, we're getting through them.
Of course. Yeah.
I think we're fine up until a combat encounter requires us to be fast. So when there's other people around, that sort of stuff.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Rather deep vein.
You've returned. What did you find? Any sign of Garen Coldheart?
Okay. And sleep. Oh, hello. You boys can take those out.
You hurt us.
Cool. Let's sleep again. Sorry guys, you know how it is. I could run back to the camp, which remember, we're actually on a war footing. This is like us just sort of going for a short walk while everybody else is at camp. One, zero. Guessing we're going to rest out here. Let's buy some more arrow +1. In case we encounter more enemies like that. They're relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't even scouted out most of this area yet. Hope they don't mind us having, you know, mad naps and hanging out with awesome dwarves. Yeah. Where is he? Bellegarde. Arrows, mate. What have you got? Oh, what do we see up here? Battle axe +1. 800 each. What a rip-off. Bro, we're on the same side, you know. Okay, I'm not going to afford that. Ooh, actually, I have to get off in a second. I've got to teach one of our new Viking guys how to fly off road bases. My other great love. Alright, I will run us back in. And I'll probably make the cut. Last episode was a bit short too, actually, so sorry if I'm... it was supposed to be under an hour, but they sort of crept up to being an hour and a half typically, didn't they? So, we shall see.
Done.
I'll position us where we're ready to go. I've got to say, the colouring and the digital art is beautiful.
Of course.
We've got
Yeah.
another 5 minutes, so let's just see what we can find if we... Ooh, what is that? Hang on, hang on. The Sword of Troll Decapitation. It's a two-handed sword, so we can't use it. 1d1, no, 1d10 +1, that's normal. Does 3 damage to trolls, plus fire. On a critical hit, the wearer gains +2 strength for a turn. That's a cool sword, but... Oh, hang on. Legend tells that the famous dwarf Durlag Trollkiller used this sword. Ah, cool. We encountered him before. Despite the item's name, it doesn't actually decapitate trolls. A rumour sprung up around it regarding its powers, and despite evidence to the contrary, the sword has never shaken the nickname. I guess you could decapitate a troll with it. I want to know what's in here, actually. Bear with me. Something really, really bad, obviously. Fire method. I think we have to shut off that portal before it summons like a million of them. Magic radiates from the circle inscribed on the stone floor. It sparks and crackles. Images of landscapes seemingly sculpted by fire appear within it at regular intervals, accompanied by a wave of stifling heat. I think we're going to chuck a web on that. Oh wait, we didn't rest. We're going to save scum. Hey, no, we're good. Okay, first things first, stone skin. And then spirit armor. Fire resistance, because that's going to be hot in there. Let's go. Well, we're ready for war. See if we can't chuck some webbing in there. They are a flying enemy. That seems to work nicely. Let's get in there and attack the ones that are held. Oh, we haven't got the ring on. Jeez. Let's web again. What happened then? Annoying sound effect, isn't it?
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Whoa! Not good. Will those... Yes, they will.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Can't use any of her fire abilities, can we? Fire elemental is the primary threat. What happens when you give fire damage, a fire elemental cold damage? See if we can't fight them here. We're getting experience points, aren't we? Yeah. No mirror image available. Yep. This is a great way to get experience points. Ouch. Well, not ouch. We're immune. Okay, let's have a look. Good almighty. More. Okay, we will leave that for a wiser Aodhan, and I will make the cut here. Thanks for watching as always, and we will catch you for the next one. See you next time.